Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter under hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me? And no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I am friends with the IRS.
If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a ton. Now, let's get back to the video. Today, we have a truly entertaining court hearing featuring an absolutely bizarre case. The woman in the top left is being brought to court for failing to pay $2,000 in court fees and fines. Her entire defense? She claims she is a citizen and that God's law is above all other laws, even though she has a history of shoplifting and other offenses. What makes this hearing even more interesting is a judge who maintains a calm but firm demeanor while dealing with her outlandish arguments. It's both hilarious and fascinating to watch as the judge and the attorney completely shut down her claims. Big shout out to Court Nerds for this video. I'll be jumping in with my thoughts throughout, but let's dive right into this wild courtroom moment.
We're asking that Ms. Lott is incarcerated until the $2,755.40 is paid, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I am asking for attorney fees for today. Your Honor, and even me having to file this motion and continue to, I guess, seek attorney fees from Ms. Lott, Your Honor.
What are you asking for today?
Your Honor, for today, Your Honor, I'm asking for $1,500, Your Honor. And I can provide my affidavit to the court, Your Honor. We had to communicate with the court, Your Honor. I've been practicing law since 2008, Your Honor. I've been in good standing since that time. Your Honor, I charged my client a flat fee of the $1,500 just to try to see, just so we can file this motion for incarceration.
All right, Ms. Lott, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter under hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me?
You want to call it that, but I assume you want to testify on your own behalf.
Yes, I do. And if the attorney is not going to be sworn in, that is a conflict of interest. And I have filed motions. I filed a quo warranto because I have searched for law licenses and I have not found any. There's been no true judges since 1789. And the United States filed a Chapter 11 in 1933, which lost their sovereignty as a government. So I can't even be heard here. I have asked the court to provide me documentation stating that this is an Article 3 court. I have not gotten anything back from the judge with any type of documentation from the Attorney General, from the Secretary of State. You guys have not had permission to try me, and no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I have tried to settle this in court. I have filed a fiduciary relationship, 56. I am friends with the IRS. I have attempted to settle with a $20 money order because there is no money with the court, and everything was sent back. So rejection of payment is payment, Your Honor. And my religion strongly prohibits any satanic laws or rituals, and I cannot serve two masters. So either I don't even know what to do here in this matter, because I have asked to be tried in an Article 3 court. This is not a court of equity. God's law trumps all laws made by man. God also says no man should be judged, or you will be judged. This is my religion. I have not broken any of God's laws. I have not committed any crimes. I have not harmed my offspring. I am the first lien holder on my child's estate. So there is nothing that I can do for Miss LaFleur, and I will not be paying it because my God told me not to. He gave me the instructions on what to do, and you guys refused it. You guys refused my quo warranto because it wasn't written in the way that you accept it, but I am not under your laws. I am friends with the IRS. I have sent out my documentation. I have my own contract with myself. I don't have a contract with you guys. I have not signed anything, and I am not a 14th Amendment corporate war citizen. I am a natural person. That is what I have to say.
You have any questions for Ms. Lott, Ms. St. Fleur?
Yes, Ms. Lott, were you present in court for the petition for a legitimation with Tariq Crump?
Ms. LaFleur, can you provide me your...
It's St. Fleur. It's St. Fleur. It's not LaFleur. We're gonna quote all of these articles, make sure you get my name right. It's St. Fleur.
St. Fleur.
It's St. Fleur. Well, just were you in court? I mean, I'm not sure if any of the articles could tell me, but were you in court?
Questions. I have no further answers for any of your questions. I said what I said. This law does not trump God's law. I'm under God's law, and that's it.
She really just said a whole lot of nothing there. Honestly, I have no idea how the judge is keeping a straight face. Maybe it's because he's been doing this for so long and has seen it all. Or maybe this girl is just on a completely different level of delusion. I kind of get the whole sovereign citizen argument. Nobody likes being controlled by the government, sure. But when you're actively breaking the law, shoplifting, refuse and pay court fees, and then try to use some made-up legal loophole to get out of it, yeah, that's just not gonna fly. If she were falsely accused of something, maybe her argument would make some sense, but that's not the case here. Honestly, I can't tell if she's actually crazy or she's just pretending to be. Some people fake mental instability in court to try and get a lighter sentence, but with her, it really seems like she fully believes in what she's saying. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think she's faking it, or is she genuinely out of her mind? Either way, her mindset is just unbelievable, and the fact that the judge is staying so calm makes it even funnier. But this is kind of where we are nowadays, with social media, victim complexes, and people refusing to take accountability. And just to be clear, I'm not some pro-government, pro-law guy or anything, but at some point, you just have to own up to your actions. If you commit a crime, take responsibility for it. Anyway, let's dive into the second half of this clip, where the judge finally puts an end to her nonsense and hands down a pretty harsh sentence.
10 days to pay this $2,755.40. You have any proof that any payment was made?
I have the proof here, and this was sent back to me. This is the money order that I sent to the court.
That's that $20 thing you said?
Yes, it is. That is the settlement that is written in your laws. I did send the thing. They sent it back, and refusal of payment is payment. So I will handle it with the IRS from here.
Well, $20 doesn't equal $2,755.40.
Or any court fees cannot supersede to $20, and that is what I paid as a natural person. I don't know about any U.S. citizen. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a natural person and a private American. I've not committed any crimes under God's law. I have not stolen. I have not buried false witnesses. I have not killed anyone. I have not dishonored my mother and my father, and I have not put any man before God, and I will not put any of you guys before God either.
Fine. All right, Ms. Lott, I'm going to find you in contempt of court for failure to pay the $2,755.40, order you incarcerated, that is jailed, until you've paid the money.
I will be taking it up with the IRS, and I will be filing liens because you guys do not have liens over myself, my estate, or my child. So
You'll take it up with the sheriff first.
I will not, because the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction.
Turn yourself in, or the sheriff will come out and arrest you.
Jurisdiction over me, and the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction over me.
That's fine. Once you're released, I'll give you 90 days to pay an additional $1,500 for attorney's fees incurred by the plaintiff for today's proceeding. And I'll ask Ms. St. Fleur to submit the order.
Will do, Your Honor.
And include in that, the sheriff will notify the court when Ms. Lott has been arrested.
Can you guys provide me with evidence that you are Article 3 court and not a military court?
I honestly don't understand what she was thinking walking into court like that. Did she really believe she could just act crazy and the judge would go easy on her? I mean, come on. This was never going to end well for her. From the way she spoke and carried herself, it's clear she wasn't in the right state of mind. And honestly, the sentence was well deserved. She ended up getting 6 months because she refused to pay a $2,000 court fee after shoplifting or whatever crime she committed. But what really stands out here is the classic victim mentality. She played the role of someone who refuses to take responsibility for their actions. And we see this way too often nowadays. People cling to this mindset like it's their entire identity, never taking accountability and just blaming everything else for their problems. Now, let's talk about the judge, absolute legend. He handled the whole situation like a pro, barely reacting to her antics. He didn't let her nonsense get to him, staying calm and collected the entire time. You could tell this wasn't his first rodeo. He stuck to the facts, ignored the emotional theatrics, and delivered the hammer when it was needed. Honestly, we need more people like this in day-to-day life. Less emotion-driven reactions, more logic and accountability. What I don't get is why she would rather go to jail than just take responsibility and pay the fine. If she had just been a little more reasonable and used common sense, she probably could have avoided the sentence. But her arrogance and entitlement sealed her fate. Some people just don't want to learn. Maybe prison will humble her, maybe not. Some folks are so stuck in their ways, thinking they're untouchable, that even serious consequences don't change them. But let me wrap this up on a solid note. If you stay out of trouble, you won't need to pretend to be crazy to dodge accountability. People like this can't admit when they're wrong, so they play the victim. But let's be real, most of the time, people aren't actual victims. They just make bad choices. The simple truth? Don't commit crimes. And you won't end up in situations like this. That's my breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and what case you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.